it goes back to knowing what your mission is, knowing what your role is. The 400 plus to 800, depending on estimates, officers that self-deployed up that mountain were not needed. In fact, they got in the way. And that's one of the major lessons. In fact, one of the police chiefs interviewed flat out says, I went up to the mountain, I didn't belong there. And so the self-deployment of whether it's line employees or command staff to an incident that's controlled by somebody else, without the request of that agency, they really do more harm than good.
How do you stop something like that from happening when you've got a bunch of officers whose families are targeted and truly their emotions are pushing some of their actions?
Yeah, it comes down to preparation, planning, and leadership. You know, if everyone understands, in California there's it's sophisticated but very simple mutual aid system. And it basically says, unless you're in the county where an incident occurs and the agency requests your help, you don't go unless they ask for help.
So all of these officers broke that agreement?
What we're finding out is they don't understand there's an agreement out there. And so part of our job at the foundation is to sit down with the different associations, in this case California Police Chiefs and California Sheriff's Association, and say, listen, we've identified a major issue, not just in California, but this is across the country. It came out in the Boston report. You've seen it across the nation where officers self-deploy to events and actually get in the way. They think they're helping, but they're not. It is a nationwide problem of controlling self-deployment.
Your report says there were officers standing outside their car, far away from the cabin, pointing their guns in the direction of where they thought the action was. How wrong is that?
That's wrong. Sometimes not doing something is the right decision. And so that's part of that educational process is by not going, you're actually helping. It's okay not to do something, but you're talking about action-oriented people. Mm-hmm. Their whole careers are around action, and now we're telling them don't act.
They're lucky a cop didn't get shot by friendly fire?
That's absolutely right, and that's the conversation. It's called blue on blue shooting, and we're lucky that that did not happen.